and last of the element is same, or the 0th position element and the last element is same, and we are checking whether this first position element and second last element is same. So we can actually use the method to check whether it's a palindrome or not. For that, I would be writing the algorithm first. So I would be declaring the string, and I would accept this string. I would declare two integers, which is backward and forward. And I will mention backward equal to string dot length backward will be pointing to the last element in the string, and forward will be pointing to the first element in the string, and we can compare both the elements. So backward will be string dot length -1. And forward would be 0. And we will be using the for loop to check whether both are equal. And the condition is the backward should be always greater than or equal to the forward. And I would be using the if condition to check if both the characters are same. So I would be using the characterized method in string. So if both are same, then we can actually go forward with checking the backward and forward. So I am planning to declare a Boolean variable, and I am naming it as is palindrome, and I am setting it to true. I am changing this if function. If it's not true, I would be mentioning is palindrome equal to false, which means this is not a palindrome, and there is no need to check further. So I would be breaking the loop. So in the second iteration, I will reduce the backward and I will increment the forward, so that we can actually check with the first and the second last element. So in this case, if this loop breaks, if the elements are not equal, this will break and it will mention it's not palindrome. So we can actually check using the status of the Boolean variable is palindrome. If it's false, this is not a palindrome. If it's true, it's a palindrome. So using this we can start writing the program. Declare the string and accept the string. I would be using the previous program for code to accept the string. We can use the scanner class to accept the string from the keyboard. Once you receive the string, I would be initializing the backward and forward. Backward will be string dot length -1 and forward will be 0. And I am writing the for loop as I mentioned earlier in the algorithm. The caret method is small, that's why it's showing the error. C should be small. And I didn't actually declare the is palindrome. That's why it's showing the error, cannot resolve the symbol is palindrome. So I would be declaring it. So in order to print the palindrome, I would be using the system.out.println. Let's run this program. I would be writing Malayalam, which is already a palindrome. So it is showing us not a palindrome because we need to ignore the case. capital M with a small m. Since there is no equal ignore case like we have mentioned in the string, so I would be making it capital or small using the character class, and I would be comparing. So here I am making it into lowercase. And comparing it. So we'll run the program again. There is a mistake, actually it should be not equal to. Let's run the program again. It's a palindrome, we can check the remaining test case. It should be palindrome. And we would check with Java, which is not a palindrome. So the program works.